Hello, everybody. My name's Margaret Pratt. I've been last week to see the Director of Public Prosecutions at the St Lucia High Commission in London to discuss progress on the case about my husband Roger Pratt's murder. It was very, very helpful to speak with Mr Green in person. He is taking personal charge of the case against those accused of murdering my husband. I spent virtually the whole day with him. I was there about 10:30 and I left at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was very grateful to the High Commissioner for his hospitality and for Mr Green for spending time sharing details about the case, and we went through a great deal of background information and evidence. The current status is that the expert witness who's been asked to give an opinion on the fitness to plead of one of the defendants is now undertaking further either educational research in the UK at the moment, but the judge has agreed that she should be able to give her evidence via video link from the UK. The Ministry of Justice in the UK requires 8 to 10 weeks notice to get to arrange secure court facilities for that video link. What's happened is that the Foreign and Commonwealth Office weren't aware that that request has been made, but a courtroom has been booked just before Easter at the end of March, and all being well, she will be able to give her evidence at that time to the court. One of the things Mr Green and I discussed was the timing of any eventual criminal case coming to court, and that's clear that in many respects this is a complex case for the judicial authorities in St Lucia, because whilst I hope to be there myself to give evidence in person, they are relying on witness statements from at least 2 or 3 other boats, people who found Roger's body in the water, who supported me, who gave evidence at the time, have now all dissipated to the 4 corners of the world. And again, arranging video links in good time for them to give evidence will be, I perfectly understand, a significant challenge for the St Lucia authorities. Taking into account how long everything has taken just to get so far, I came away reflecting this is just going to be so difficult, and by difficult I mean in timing terms it's going to take a long while to bring this case to a formal conclusion, I fear. The other thing that we discussed in some depth was the case files, and I was disappointed that he hadn't got electronically anyway all the information that I have. So I was able to fill in some gaps for him. I have subsequently provided him with a couple of supplementary statements that I have made, which don't appear to have made it into his version of the case files. We talked through the opportunities for the forensic evidence. I'm hoping over the next few weeks that we'll be able to get greater clarity on what's happened to the forensics, an issue that I've been seeking information about for the last 4 years. I'm really pleased to have had the opportunity to meet Mr Green and to go through the evidence that I had given and to discuss that evidence personally with him. It was more upsetting than I had expected. It brought a lot of things back. The other thing that has upset me is this dawning realisation that we've got a long, long way still to go. Far, far further than I think I had understood. And I'm still working through that. Thank you to everybody for their support, their encouragement, for their stories. We want to keep going and just improve what's happening in terms of criminal justice, not just for me, but for others in a similar position to me, and they're getting justice for their loved ones in St. Lucia.